For the second time in 3 weeks, a video of a fight has surfaced online out of the Elmira City School District. The latest video is going viral on social media and is generating a lot of conversation in the community on what seems to be a growing problem. WENY's ASHA McKenzie joins us live now outside Ernie Davis Academy with the very latest. ASHA?
Renata, the video was all over Facebook, even sent to us by the assaulted student's father. And I spoke with the father earlier today. He said his son is doing okay. He's with his mother, but something needs to change in the district. Now, the video we're about to show you might be disturbing. It's a call no parent wants to get and a video all over Facebook of his son. Jim Farmer couldn't get away from the images of the alleged assault after it went viral online.
I was shocked. I was shocked that it had happened. The biggest thing was that the other kids were antagonizing it.
This is the latest video to surface out of the Elmira City School District of a student involved in an alleged attack at the Ernie Davis Academy. 15-year-old James Farmer was sent to the hospital and left with a bump on his head and possibly a concussion. Jim says his son and the other student may have been friends at some point and doesn't know how everything escalated.
I'm not upset with the kid. I think a lot of it had to do with his friends egging him on. I think if his friends wouldn't have been there, I don't think it would have went to that.
And Jim isn't upset with his son's alleged attacker, who reportedly showed concern for James on his Facebook page, but
I'm upset with the school. I think the school should be doing more. I don't think that it should have got as far as it has. I mean, when I was in school, there was teachers outside every morning and in the afternoon, and I don't think that they're watching enough.
And today, the district did a little more and addressed what Chemung County Sheriff's Office is now calling assault publicly.
They face further disciplinary consequences. They face suspension. They face a superintendent's hearing. Incidents of the last few weeks are certainly disappointing, frustrating, and we expect more from our students. They also face criminal charges.
This is the latest incident on district property. On March 18th, a large fight happened at Elmira High School and 19 students were arrested. That video was also widely shared online. Now parents are concerned and some students say they're scared to step in school, even James.
I don't think anybody should be bullied. Don't matter who you are, what color you are, what your religion is or anything. I don't think anybody should be bullied for anything, any reason.
And we reached out to the other students' parents but have not heard back from them. A school board meeting is happening right now here at the Ernie Davis Academy. Many parents are expected to attend. We'll have more tonight on WENY News at 11. Reporting live in Elmira, ASHA McKenzie, WENY News.
You may have seen over the past couple of months reports of bullying, even cases of assault surfacing out of the Elmira City School District. Most parents say they're left wondering, is the school doing enough? WENY's ASHA McKenzie sat down with one of those parents and joins us now with a special report. ASHA?
Renata, I spoke with this mother. Her son is no longer in the district due to bullying and mental health issues. She says her goal is change. Now we warn you, the video you are about to see is disturbing. It's been incident after incident captured by cell phone video of violent moments involving students in the Elmira City School District. But for Mary Horton's 13-year-old son, Timothy Cleveland, it was caught on school surveillance video at Hendy Elementary School during the 2013-2014 school year.
And this boy with the black shirt, I know who it is, but I can't say his name. He kicks him. He's in pain and none of these adults help.
What did Timothy tell you about this incident?
He said that he would rather die than go to school.
This wasn't the first encounter with bullies for the then 11-year-old boy, but it was the final one that sent him over the edge. Prior to this, Mary says Timothy was stabbed with pencils, verbally attacked, and taken advantage of.
I was shocked when they actually saw the evidence after 6 meetings with them, expressing concern, asking for help and assistance. I was shocked that they still then there said, well, we didn't know.
But Mary says she doesn't know how the district didn't know, with multiple teachers reportedly in the cafeteria where the final incident happened. Mary says the icing on the cake for Timothy's school experience are in these binders, filled with emails between Elmira educators obtained by Mary's lawyer.
And it says, just wondering if we ever got paperwork on his diagnosis, though. I can't remember seeing anything. Of course, I don't remember much anyway, haha, with a smiley. And thought maybe we all have his mom's word saying he has a diagnosis. Just a thought that flew through my brain.
He suffers from depression, obsessive compulsive disorder, and post-traumatic stress disorder. Mary says she reached out to Elmira School District Superintendent Hillary Austin multiple times that school year, but didn't get a response until she said she was getting a lawyer.
This is proof that I'd wrote letters to the school, demanding help.
Now, we spoke with Superintendent Austin, who says that isn't the case. She says she knows Mary's name pretty well because one of the people in the district have worked with Mary extensively to find alternatives for her son.
I can tell you that Mary Horton has worked with Derek Almy.
Okay.
Many times. He has had numerous contacts, actually very recently. But Mary has always worked directly with Derek. Yes, okay. I can tell you that because Derek always comes in and he updates me on things with families.
Superintendent Austin says she's not able to speak too much about Mary's situation or her son's because of legal reasons, but she says that she's always open to talking to any parent and any student about any issues. Mary ultimately removed her son Timothy from the Elmira City School District and sent him to Notre Dame. But with Timothy's past experiences, just walking into a school triggered fear.
He got there the very first day. He had a massive panic attack being around all the other students because in grade 7, they go from the homeroom to the other classes, and he immediately began to feel agoraphobic that the children there would then do the same things that were done to him before.
Timothy has been hospitalized twice, and now in order to return to a classroom, he must complete an evaluation that must be cleared by the Elmira Psychiatric Center. And Mary says Timothy is just not ready for that right now.
And does that hurt you that your son doesn't trust other kids his age anymore?
Absolutely. He said that when he grows up, he wants to stay living with Mom, which is fine with me. I love him. Even when he's 99, he's going to be my baby, but he doesn't want to go to college anymore. He doesn't want to be out in the community. He's afraid of people. Absolutely know my son's rights. I'm not a quitter. I will be following through before the statute of limitations is up on this because I feel that my son has been robbed of his education.
Mary and Superintendent Austin were supposed to have a meeting yesterday, but Mary did not show up. She says her lawyer advised her not to speak to Austin without counsel. And tomorrow we'll hear from the district on what resources are available to combat violence in schools.
Last night, we brought you the story of one parent whose son was allegedly bullied in the Elmira City School District. Tonight, the district explains what they're doing to stop violence on school grounds. WENY's ASHA McKENZIE sat down with Superintendent Hillary Austin and joins us in the studio with more tonight. ASHA?
Renata, the school district does not deny that there is room for improvement when it comes to handling bullying situations, but they say there are programs in place right now that students can utilize. Do you believe there's a bullying issue in the district?
I believe that there's a bullying issue in society and that we work very hard to address that issue by providing programs and services that build character education.
During the 2014-2015 school year in the Elmira City School District, quarterly records from the Chemung County Sheriff's Office show 53 misdemeanor arrests and 38 violations at the Ernie Davis Academy and 33 misdemeanor arrests and 83 violations at Elmira High School. These statistics do not specify the nature of each offense, but Elmira Superintendent Hillary Austin says those numbers look a little different within the school district.
Statistics look different in terms of what we are able to report to the state of New York versus what maybe the Sheriff's Department reports, because we report a situation as one situation and they report each arrest that's associated with a situation.
In the past few weeks, there have been multiple situations captured on cell phone video of disturbing incidents involving students. Parents have voiced their concerns on social media, in school board meetings, and showing support for their children on school grounds. And for those concerned parents, Austin says she has set up meeting times and only about 20 people have come to see her in the past 2 weeks.
We've had some conversations with parents. We've had an opportunity to meet with several folks that have expressed concern We've had some good follow-up conversation with community leaders. I think there's a real need for communication about the limitations in regards to how situations can be handled within a school.
Negative behavior has been exploited by social media, and everybody wants their 15 seconds of fame. And it's disgusting, it's despicable, it's ugly.
Behavior specialist Ryan Johnson works with kids in the Elmira City School District using a 3-tier system. Tier 1 covers upwards of 90% of students in each school who are recognized and rewarded for doing the right thing.
Our Tier 2 kids are our at-risk kids, which is usually anywhere between 5 to 7% of our kids, and we have interventions in place to help change their behaviors, to educate them, give them booster lessons.
Tier 3 are higher risk kids. The district works with outside agencies like Child Protective Services and the Glove House to intervene and also assist those students through the Behavioral Outreach Committee.
That there are a number of resources available for students in school. The first certainly would be the teacher. But we also have assistant principals and counselors and principals and school personnel that are there to be that first line for students. And certainly one of the things Ryan talked about, the Student Behavior Outreach Committee, and part of that process is to not only outline those programs, to find a better way to communicate those with people. Increasing those lines of communication is a priority for the district, and it really is the charge of that committee, and that's what we've worked hard on.
So overall, what measures have the district taken to combat violence in the halls, classrooms, and lunchrooms? Well, this past year and in coming years, they say they've increased the number of slots the district is utilizing in the GST BOCES Alternative Education Program. They are also adding a community schools program next year. They've increased Behavior Intervention Center use, which is a new program this year, and utilizing the high school mentoring system for younger children. But the district does believe there is room for improvement.
These issues need to be addressed as a community effort.
And the school district says they are working on a flow chart for parents and will list contacts that parents can reach out to within the district to get help for whatever issues they may have. In the studio, ASHA McKENZIE, WENY News.